And the reason that you're here is you need an immediate solution to deal with harassing debt collector, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to stand up for your consumer rights, how our ebook is going to turn the table on annoying or harassing debt collectors, and how to immediately stop collection calls. So if you're getting annoying collection calls right now, and if you're scared to death to talk to a debt collector because you don't know what to say, or you're afraid you might say something you shouldn't, stay tuned, because we're going to share with you 10 things that you need to know when you're talking to debt collectors and about debt collection practices. All of this material is covered in our ebook, Stop Debt Collection Calls, right now. So let's go over those 10 things that you need to know. Number 1, debt collectors can't call you before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m. unless you agree to it. All right, so you've got to agree. If you don't like it, you have to complain. Debt collectors can't call you more than 3 times a day. Otherwise, that's considered harassment, okay? Number 3, debt collectors are not allowed to call you at work unless you give them permission. So they can't call your boss and say, hey, you know Joe's not paying his bills. All right, that's a no-no. That's illegal. They're not allowed to do that or jeopardize your job. Number 4, debt collectors are prohibited from calling your mama and talking about your business, your neighbors, your family, your friends, or any third party without your permission. Okay? That also is illegal. That's a no-no. Number 5, debt collectors have to tell you who they really are. They have to disclose their identity, okay? So they can't say that they're an attorney when they are not, or that they're calling from the police. We're going to come get you. No, no, no. That's illegal, okay? They have to tell you who they really are, what their name is, and how to get a hold of them. Number 6, they're not allowed to threaten you in any way, just like anybody else. So if they call you up and say, we're going to do mean and nasty things to you, make sure you write that down, because that's also illegal. That's worth $1,000. Did you know that? So you could take that to the bank. Number 7, they're not allowed to use bad language. That means those 4-letter words, right? Let's see, the F word, the S word, and any other 4-letter word that you can think of that's being used in a really bad way, okay? And we won't get into that here because there might be little kids watching, okay? But they can't use bad language. Number 8, they're not allowed to leave your personal and private information on an answering machine. Huh. Why is that? Oh, because maybe your cousin or your mama is checking your messages, okay? So they can't leave that information on an answering machine that a third party might find out about, and next thing you know, you're getting phone calls from Aunt Norma Jean or from your mama, right? No, that's a no-no. Number 9, they're not allowed to make false or misleading statements, like saying they're an attorney when they're not, or claim you committed a crime, or lie about how much you actually owe, okay? Anything that's false or misleading, and there's a whole bunch of laws, both state and federal, that protect you on that level. And then number 10, they can't say that you're going to be arrested for not paying a debt, or that they're going to seize and take all your goodies or your property if you don't pay, or sue you in court if legally they're not allowed to do that, or they're not going to follow through, all right? These are strict laws that govern debt collectors. And there's these debt collection police called the Federal Trade Commission. And also on the state level, there's a whole bunch of plethora of agencies that govern debt collectors. So if you have an annoying debt collector and they're violating any of these laws, did you know you're entitled to $1,000 per violation? That's right. So instead of avoiding the collection calls, you may also want to take some notes down, because you can set them up and take them to the cleaners, right? For abusive collection practices. Now, all of this information in greater detail is covered in our ebook, stop debt collection calls now. So we give you the templates, we give you letters, we give you sample complaints, and you know what? We even teach you how to get their phone shut off if they're extremely abusive or they're violating your rights. So these are the 10 steps that you need to know right now. If you need anything more in depth, we have an ebook, or you can call us or send us an email, and all that information is right here on this website.